And the final score is 47-13, Oscar Smith over Western Branch. Great job. That was a ball game that I knew was going to be #1 this week. It was all over the newspapers, and that's why Tidewater Amateur Sports, the only one to really give you the idea of all highlights of everything that you see with us. No one else does that, and that's why we like to make sure that you have the good feelings of everything that happened in a serious game. Now, guess what? We are the first, the most current, and we give you in-depth stuff when we get to our top 10. Are you ready? Here we go for this week's High School Football Top 10. Okay, we're going to start off with Phoebus over there undefeated, also with Hampton and Bethel with only one loss or breathing on them, but that's what's going on the peninsula. Kings Fork, Western Branch, and Maury are all tied at number 10 so far, as they are still alive, hanging by a string. Number 9, Kellam. The Knights are also at 5-2 in a very tough beach district and deserve to be in the top 10 as they slip by First Colonial 27-17 and they stay alive. Number 8, Cox. You know what? The Falcons win their 5th game in a row, defeating Princess Anne 21-14, which puts them at 6-2 no matter what anyone thinks or says. Number 7, Bayside. These teams from number 7 to number 10 are up in the air where anything can happen to change their position. Bayside is on a roll and gets the edge for number 7 in a very close battle in that beach district. Number 6, Granby. For right now, before they play Norcom yesterday for the Comets, they are a number pick for number 6 in the Eastern District. Both teams are undefeated so far, along with Lake Taylor, in a very tight division. If Norcom wins, they'll be number 6. Whew, a lot of work. All right, number 5, Lake Taylor. The Titans played this week's game yesterday against Norview while we were in the studio preparing our show. We will get it in the Eastern District some kind of way, even if the game will be shown a week later in a very, very, very tough Eastern District. Salem. The Sun Devils are now 6-1 as they took off early and never stopped scoring on offense over bumps and mistakes quite often, but still rolled away from Lansdowne 48-6, moving themselves closer to the playoffs. Grassfield. The Grizzlies at 7-0 had to make some great plays to get over the top of Lakeland late in the 4th quarter on defense with an interception by Paris Smith that gave them the victory 27-22 as they ran to the bus and took deep breaths. Number 2, Ocean Lakes. The Dolphins were off this week, resting and waiting for the last 3 Beach District games to hopefully stay undefeated and make the playoffs against unbelievable competition. Oscar Smith, you know, the Tigers, they really do prove that they are number 1. The Tigers rolled into Western Branch and really fell behind early 7-0 right off the bat. However, the Tigers were hungry and started to eat meal after meal, scoring 47 unanswered, providing them to be number 1.
Brute Strength Gym, one of the nation's finest strength facilities, is the home of champions, professional high school and college athletes, as well as fire, SWAT, police, and special warfare members, along with their mothers, fathers, sons, and even grandparents. All are part of the Brute Strength Gym family, the friendliest business in Hampton Roads. Don't spend hundreds of dollars to get CrossFit when you can get brutally fit for less. All ages at all levels are welcome. Brute Strength Gym, 836 Poplar Hall Drive in Norfolk, 893-9111. Brute Strength Gym, where the average become the elite.